Hello again and welcome to our December 2021 edition of Quick Kit. I know it's a little bit late, but our team needed a break after all the work we put into the Red V-RAPTOR review we released at the end of last year. Anyway, links to everything we mentioned will be down in the description below. Let's get into it. Blackmagic have released their latest camera update, 7.7. This update is mainly for their URSA Mini Pro 12K and looks to enhance the sensor's performance inside the camera. This update is aimed to refine the sensor technology with fine adjustments to the demosaic algorithm, hopefully leading to a more neutral colour balance, enhanced sharpness of shadow details for better overall image quality, and reduced moire effects when shooting high detailed scenes or subjects. It's available to download now over on Blackmagic's site, and you will have to update your camera as part of the demosaic is done in camera, as that is how B-RAW has been designed. If you want us to do a comparison video looking at this new update with the 12K, let us know down in the comments below. With this update there are some smaller details that have changed as well, and as I said, this update is available to download now via the link which is down in the description below. We reviewed the 12K a while ago now, and for the new price it's currently at, it's a seriously great camera at its price point, and fingers crossed this new update now makes it even better. Vintage anamorphic lenses have been rising and rising in price over the past few years, and buying one now can be a real minefield. However, Schneider shocks everyone with the announcement of their new ISCO4ALL set, a new set of lenses and a 1.5x anamorphic adapter, which is an updated version of the ISCO4ALL 54. This is a collaboration with DoLens, who will be creating the 45, 58 and 85mm mini primes, which will be paired with the 1.5x ISCO anamorphic adapter. These dual lenses look very similar to the ones they've been producing already, but should have a slightly different coating. This adapter features a single focus system, a front filter thread of 95mm, a rear thread of 77mm, and a close focus of 1.4 meters. It's great to see this, as the original ISCO4ALL 54 has become very expensive on the used market and hard to find, and a more easily available new option is awesome to have, as there really aren't too many other options on the market. This set will be making its way to selected rental companies first, and will then be available for general sale, but no dates for this or pricing have been released yet. I'm really excited to see and test this set out though. Tokina have announced the development of two new focal lengths in their Vista Prime series of cinema lenses, the 21 and 29mm T1.5. This brings the line to 11 focal lengths in the set, consisting of 18, 21, 25, 29, 35, 40, 50, 65, 85, 105 and 135mm, all with a T1.5 aperture. Unsurprisingly, physically they will have the same 114mm front diameter, have the same consistent gear placement, and feature the same interchangeable range of mounts as the rest of the set. I really like the look of the Vista Primes, and with these two new lenses coming in, I think it's about time we do a set review. Let us know down in the comments if this is something you'd like to see. Easyrig have carved their name into the filmmaking industry with their fantastic support systems, and over the past few years, the Minimax has become very popular, with people using lighter, smaller camera systems. The current Stabil isn't compatible with the Minimax, and that's where the new Stabil Lite comes in. It has a similar set of features to its big brother, but with a lower payload of 2 to 7 kilograms, and a much more affordable price point. This isn't something that Easyrig will be recommending end users to fit themselves, so if you want to learn more about how to get your Minimax updated with the Stabil Lite, give us a call via the details in the description below. However, this will be available to buy as a bundle together via Easyrig and by us. ARRI have shown off their new accessory kit for the upcoming Venice 2. These are some of the first accessories to come out for the Venice 2. ARRI have confirmed that only the bottom plate of the existing Venice 1 ecosystem from ARRI will not work with the Venice 2, and the rest of the pieces of the set will work just fine. This means rentals who want to continue running the old set of accessories on Venice 2 will only need to replace the bottom plate. However, they have also released a revised set of accessories taking feedback into account that they have received from end users of the Venice 1 and their accessories. This new set will work with both Venice 1 and 2 and consists of the bits you would expect from ARRI's accessory ecosystems. These new accessories are using ARRI's multi-hex screws now as well, and feature an updated range of mounting points across the set. One nice new addition to these kits are the new side brackets. These will provide a little bit of extra protection to the camera on the sides, as well as provide a large range of mounting points that will be compatible with accessories like the RMB3 and RMB8s. These will also work with Wooden Camera's D-Box power distribution plate, which is quite a popular accessory with Venice. These will be available in 4 different sets, Basic and Pro Broadcast, and then Basic and Pro Cine sets. If you're interested in the Venice too, make sure to hit subscribe, as we will be releasing one of our regular reviews as soon as we get our hands on a full production unit. Benro, who I mainly associate with tripods, have announced their Aureole adapters. These are available in both Sony E and RF for adapting Canon EF lenses onto these mirrorless mounts. What makes these adapters unique is their ability to insert 2 filters at the same time into the adapter. This can be either one square or one circular, or 2 circular ones at the same time. In Benro's tech specs for the units, they have mentioned a CPL, ND and graduated ND, but they have not mentioned price, which is a shame. This could be an interesting option, but I am intrigued to see what the build quality is like, how they are handling back focus, and how autofocus performs with the adapter. Fingers crossed we get our hands on a unit to test ASAP. We released our massive red V-RAPTOR review a couple of weeks back, and in that we mentioned that SmallHD have released the ability to control the Raptor as well as the Komodo via their monitors that feature their camera control system. If you already own the Komodo software, this is a free of charge update. However, if you are just picking up a monitor, you'll need to grab a bundle with the red RCP2 adapter and software included. However, you can grab everything you need separately to each other if you already own a compatible monitor. Currently, the Focus Pro and Smart 7 series, consisting of the Cine 7, Indy 7 and 702 Touch, are supported. This update gives people a great secondary option to the red 7-inch Touch for DSMC3. Though from using both, I would say the user interface is more refined on the DSMC3 monitor, but having the ability to take your monitor off of a Raptor and use it on another camera system is not something that will be possible with the DSMC3 Touch. So both have their pros and cons. If you want some more advice on which one to grab, give us a call via details in the description below. Exascend have released their Archon 1TB CF Express 2.0 Type B card, which is the latest CF Express Type B card to be RED approved for use with the V-RAPTOR. Making sure your media is as reliable as possible is crucial when you are shooting, so it's great that RED have this approved media system in place, as well as giving people the option to grab unapproved media as they choose. The Archon 1TB is only roughly £80 more expensive than the 660GB RED approved card, so you are getting a serious upgrade in capacity without losing any of the speed. Once we get these in stock, they will be no-brainers for Raptor owners wanting to expand their media library. Right, let's get into our quick-fire honourable mentions. Links to details about these are in the description below. Mica has released the 24mm t2.1 for their full-frame cinema lens line. Venus Optics has announced the Laowa Argus 45mm f/0.95, which will cover full-frame sensors and will be available in Sony E, Nikon Z and Canon RF mount. Rode released version 1.3 of their Rode Central app, which brings features such as batch export, exporting selections, user marker indexing, color-coded markers, name recordings, as well as a bunch more. LG announced the Dual Up, a new monitor with a 16:18 aspect ratio, which could be a really unique layout for creative work productivity. Aperture announced 2 new Bones mount modifiers, the Lightbox 60:90 and Lightbox 30:120. They look like 2 great additions to Aperture's modifier lineup. Shape has released a new director's cage for the Shinobi 7. Teradek has launched Wavelength Sputnik, a new ultra-low latency monitoring server in partnership with Verizon and Amazon Web Services. Voigtlander announced a 50mm f1 Nocton Prime, which will cover full frame and come in Leica M mount. Angelbird released their AV Pro SE and AV Pro SX CF Express Type B cards. Sound Devices have released a new plugin for the 833 mixer recorder, the Plus 4 plugin, which turns the 833 into a 12-channel, 16-track mixer recorder. Zoom announced the R20, a tabletop multi-track audio recorder and mixer. Sonnet have announced the Echo 5, their latest Thunderbolt 4 hub. Godox announced the NOLED M600D, a 5600K cob LED fixture capable of outputting 15,700 lux at 3 meters. Matthews launched the BM1 bulb mount for Aperture and Astera's LED bulbs. IRIX has released a new set of variable ND filters in a range of different sizes, as well as 2 different mounting types. ProLight and Datalight have announced a collaboration going forward with future product developments. Diesel Film released their 60mm t2.8 Vespid Prime, linked to our review in the description below. Adobe has released Premiere Pro version 22.1, which should improve performance for Apple's latest M1 Pro and M1 Max processors. If you enjoyed this, please make sure you subscribe ready for next month's quick kit, and let us know what kit you've picked up over the festive period. We hope everyone had a really great holiday break, and we're so excited to be back making videos for you guys to watch. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.